A couple laps for these limited Sportsman drivers to get around the speedway and work that extreme outside lane in, and we will be just about set to go for 15 laps in the Donnath Motorworks Limited Sportsman.
Going down through the middle of the track. This is limited. 12 laps. Goddamn bench.
So we got one new car that has joined the field here, and we believe that might be Cameron Reef. Cameron is a regular in limited sportsman competition at the Mohawk International Raceway on Friday night. Of course, their racing program got canceled early in the day, so some of the drivers decided to make the venture here to Can-Am. Glad to have them on hand with us here tonight, including Ian Brissett, the 55. Ian, of course, is a Pro Stock regular with us last year. We are ready to go racing. It is going to be Joe Tricillo on point in the 32, along with Joey Wilcox, the 73. Row number 2, Steve Tabor in the number 2 of the 17 of Owen Nyer. Row 3, Keegan Nyer in the 34, the 1D of Paul DeRutter. Tim Bailey in the 44, inside row number 4, the 33 of Alan McDonald. Row 5, Ray Hudo in the 66 and the 55 of Ian Brissett. Final row, the 1W of Kyle Reef and Cameron Reef in the 00 will complete the rest of your field.
We're having a lot earlier today. What the hell is the starter doing down and under the starting?
One to go.
What? This is it, right here. Limited Sportsman. Huh? The first race, limited Sportsman.
So, set to go. 15 laps is the distance.
50 laps.
Special guest flag person will be taking over the reins for Mike Leclerc on this one. Joe Tricillo and Joey Wilcox slated to go away from that front row. 15 laps the distance. The Donnath Motorworks Limited Sportsman lined up and ready to go racing as we get set to go. First feature of the night here on Bob Johnson Auto Group night at Can-Am as the field works off of turn number 4. Green lights are on and away we go. Quickly through turns 1 and 2, side-by-side battle for the lead. It is going to be Joey Wilcox nosing out in front of Joe Tricillo into turn number 3 and 4. Wilcox has the advantage as they click off lap number 1, this time by, although Joe Tricillo gets back down to the bottom, trying to get the lead away in turns 1 and 2. Can't quite do it that time as they work it down the back straightaway. Good 5-car battle right now. Joe Tricillo gets the lead back, coming down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Wilcox stuck in that high lane. Paul DeRutter trying to find the way around the top as well. Owen Nyer down to that inside lane looking for a second, and he's going to get it as they work in lap number 2. Keegan Nyer, who won here a couple of weeks ago, sits back there in position number 5. Look at Paul DeRutter through the middle. DeRutter trying to pick up position number 4, and he does. Now he's looking at the back of the Owen Nyer 17 ride, and the 73 of Wilcox gets twisted around the other direction in turns 3 and 4. Yellow lights are on with 2 laps in the books in this 12 lap contest rather.
Once before. couple times before. Oh no, that's 73. Wilcox is 4, isn't he? Huh?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Wilcox is... well, yes, he is. Joey Wilcox. 73.
Well, it is 73. It's number 4. 73.
So Joe Churchillo is your race leader. Owen Dyer will now join him on that front row. Paul DeRutter third, followed by Keegan Dyer in fourth. Tim Bailey having a good showing early on in this one with 3 laps complete in the 12-lapper. Steve Tabor is 6th. Cameron Reef up to 7th. 8th unofficially is Ian Brissett. 9th to Ray Hudo, and Alan McDonald completes the top 10. Looking for green. 3 laps are complete, 9 to go. Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modifieds lined up and ready to go next for 25 laps. Leclerc looks him over off of turn number 4. We're back to green. In a 1 and 2, Joe Churchillo from that outside lane grabs the lead. Owen Dyer, Keegan Dyer, that's your top 3. Paul DeRutter still there in 4th, followed by Ian Brissett with a strong showing early on in this 12-lap affair. Paul DeRutter gets a little out of shape, and he goes into the spin cycle over in turn number 4. Yellow lights are back on.
One with your spinner.
Yeah, we got a replay coming up here on DirtTrackDigest.tv as we see the battle for the lead right there between Joe Churchillo, Owen, and Keegan Dyer. Good 3-car battle there as Keegan got to the inside lane, stabbed the brakes to avoid hitting Owen, and Paul DeRutter just trying to take evasive action from hitting anybody and just got turned around over there. So a simple spin, but it's going to cost Paul DeRutter a lot of positions here as he'll have to go from the tail of the field. Great job from our Dirt Track Digest TV crew. My good friend Rick Young is here, all the way from the Cornwall area. RickOfTheRaces.com. Check out his website. Rick, of course, didn't have anywhere else to go, so we decided to come to Can-Am tonight. Glad to have him on board with us here tonight. Off of turn number 4, 4 laps down, 8 to go, and we are back to green. As Churchillo and the 17 of Owen Dyer continue their fight for the lead, it's going to be Owen Dyer picking up the lead. Here comes Keegan Dyer to the inside lane as the Dyer family 1 and 2 right now. Keegan now goes to second. As they're working off of turn number 4, Ian Brissett is up into the number 4 spot now as the 55 of Brissett has gone from near the tail of the field up into position number 4. Into turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Owen Dyer with the lead as they hit the back straightaway, coming around to the halfway point. 5 will be complete, or 5 are complete. 6 will be complete this time by 6 to go, and it's Owen and Keegan 1 and 2 down the front straightaway. Joe Churchillo second. Ian Brissett back there in 4th, trying to close in on the top 3 right now with Cameron Reef in 5th. Paul DeRutter is 6th. Tim Bailey 7th. Ray Hudo is 8th. 9th, and Joey Wilcox. And Steve Tabor completes the top 10 with Alan McDonald in 11th. In the meantime, it's a family affair. 1 and 2, Owen and Keegan Dyer as they come down across the line. 7 down, 5 to go. Down the back chute goes your top two drivers as Owen Nyer leads the way. Owen picked up the win here on opening day on May the 6th, and he'd love to get number 2. Paul DeRutter goes around right in front of the field. Everybody should be able to avoid him as the 66 Ray Hudo goes off the top side of turn number 4 and spins over there as everybody able to get by over there in turns 3 and 4. Paul DeRutter, his second spin of the night as we take a look here on our Dirt Track Digest TV replay. Paul DeRutter, the inside of Cameron Reef, and just got squeezed down there and had to get on the binders before hitting one of the Uke tires. Tim Bailey, boy, he barely got by, as did Ray Hudo, and Ray took a spin over there just out of the picture in turn number 4, but did not hit anything, so he is okay. Both cars, actually all cars, able to pull away, but right now they're all chasing Owen Nyer in the 17. He has got the lead. Keegan Nyer, who won here on May the 20th, is second. Joe Turchillo third. Ian Brissett, very impressive run for him, up into spot number 4 right now. 00 we believe to be Cameron Reef. Cameron, of course, regular at Mohawk on Friday nights. Their track rained out for the evening, so Cameron making the haul to Can-Am this evening. Whitesboro Plow Shop, Dirt Car 358 Modifieds lined up and waiting in the staging area to come trackside for their 25-lap feature go, and then we'll have the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman, and we'll follow that up with the Panther Framework 602 Crate Sprint Cars. They'll go 15 laps tonight, and then the Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thunder Cars for 15 laps. Mike LeClaire says one more trip around the speedway and we will go green. Keegan having fun there with Owen, pushing each other down the front straightaway. So Owen and Keegan Nyer 1 and 2. Joe Turchillo, Ian Brissett, Cameron Reef. That's your top 5. Green light set to come back on. 8 down, 4 to go. Green lights are back on and away we go. Owen Nyer with the lead, shuts the door on Keegan going down into turn number 3 or 1 and 2 rather. Alan McDonald goes for a ride through the infield here, down into turns 1 and 2, and that will bring the caution back out one more time. Yellow lights back on. And your 5th place car, Cameron Reef, goes around over in turn number 2. So Alan McDonald is stuck in the infield over there. So the caution was for the 33 of Alan McDonald, and Cameron Reef will get his spot back.
The other ones are going now too. They're both on the move.
So Cameron Reef will indeed get his spot back. He's just trying to catch up to the field there as Alan McDonald comes by. 9 laps are down, 3 more to go in this 12-lap feature go for the Donath Motorworks Limited Sportsman.
second, third?
Fifth.
Okay, yeah.
So we're ready to go. 9 down, 3 to go. Owen Nyer is your race leader. Keegan Nyer second. Joe Cicciello third. Ian Brissett fourth. Joey Wilcox now fifth. Set to go. Mike LeClaire will look him over into turn number 3 and 4. Owen Nyer is back on the gas, and we're back to green. Down off of turn number 2. Keegan Nyer with the race lead as they head up into turn number 3 and 4. Owen Nyer the leader, Keegan Nyer second, is staying corrected as we got 2 laps left to go. And it is going to be a Nyer family battle right down to the checkered flag here as we get set to close out this event for the Donalds Motorworks Limited Sportsman as the 17 of Owen Nyer looking for win number 2. Keegan Nyer looking to win his second of the year as well. Into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is in the air. Final trip around. Who will it be? Owen Nyer goes up the racetrack. Here comes Keegan down to the bottom. White flag, and there we got one car around over in turn number 3 and 4. It's Joey Wilcox. He goes around. Yellow lights are on with 1 lap remaining. 1 lap left to go. Joey Wilcox gets twisted around the wrong direction over there.
Last time.
Wilcox, he's got more wood, he's got more mud than he has paint.
Set to go. 1 lap left to decide it. Will it be Owen? Will it be Keegan? Or will Joe Cicciello sneak in there and get the win? We'll find out. Final lap around. Green lights are on as they head up into 1 and 2. Keegan Nyer trying to get the advantage, but Owen shuts the door. As Joe Cicciello watches from third. Keegan Nyer losing touch with the 17 of Owen Nyer. Into turn number 3 and 4. Down to the stripe. Who will it be as they work it across the line? Checkered in the air. Owen Nyer becomes the first repeat winner in Donalds Motorworks Limited Sportsman. Keegan Nyer second. Joe Cicciello, Paul DeRutter, and Ian Brissett, your top 5.